This is the new M4 iPad Air, but from the outside, it's hard to tell. It has the same display, cameras, speakers, and that same Touch ID to unlock as previous iPad Air models. I think Apple even used the same marketing images as the M3 model, but there are some differences under the hood that make it an interesting upgrade. Not only does it have the more powerful M4 chip, but it has the new N1 chip for connectivity, bringing Wi-Fi 7 and Bluetooth 6. It has a new C1X chip if you get the cellular version, and it now comes with 12 gigabytes of unified memory standard, but after using it for 5 days, the iPad Air is an interesting device. So I'll get into who should buy this or who should consider upgrading to the iPad Pro. Here's my full M4 iPad Air review. Unfortunately, we didn't get any new colors with the new M4 iPad Air, and I still wish they would up the saturation on these colors as opposed to the base model iPad, which did not get updated last week with all the other M5 devices, which is unfortunate. But I've actually not used an iPad Air in a long time. I've been an iPad Pro guy since 2018, and I never went back. Honestly, the ProMotion display has a lot to do with that, which we'll get into. But after using the M4 iPad Air, it is no slouch. First, let's talk about performance. One of the tasks I do all the time is editing podcasts on my iPad. I've been doing it since 2018 and even before that, and I prefer editing podcasts on iPad using the app called Ferrite as opposed to anything else I have on my Mac or iPad. Doing it with the Apple Pencil, being able to drag chapter artwork directly from my Mac over to the Ferrite app and set it with universal control, plus the speed of editing with Apple Pencil Pro, it is the only way I can produce as many podcasts as I do. And side note, universal control, underrated. There's some great use cases there. Now, editing an over 2-hour episode of Primary Technology, that's my tech podcast, by the way, link above, the iPad Air with M4 had no problem. There were no issues with slowing down or freezing, exporting the finished file, still very quick. And even though I've been used to the 13-inch iPad Pro, doing it all on the 11-inch iPad Air, no problem. Now,